sorry about that one. Got the banging here today. Police everywhere. Surely you expect some kick-off today or something. These ain't waiting for a shoplifter. I'll tell you that. Sorry about these trams.
Thank you, great sentiments will keep together. And we've just got one more speaker, and then we'll be preparing the wall for launching. It has been 300 days of the most brutal crimes being committed against Palestinians at the hands of the Zionist regime. A regime that dates back to 76 years with a track record of barbarity and violations of all kinds of basic human rights. It has been 300 days of the Zionist forces carrying out some of the most atrocious crimes against humanity, and following every act of savagery, the world thinks that this is as bad as it can get, only for the allocation to them. It has been 300 days carrying the limbs and remains of their children in plastic bags. 300 days of the Zionist occupation bombing hospitals, schools, universities, nurseries, playgrounds, and refugee camps, all in which forcibly displaced refugees seek shelter in order to avoid becoming the victims of a bored Israeli sniper who has nothing better to do than play a cruel game with lives that they deem less valuable and less sacred than their own. 300 days of obnoxiously irritating drones and bombs and carnages, and even more deafening silence from weaponized media and politicians. 300 days of bombs and missiles raining down on the nation that is under siege.
No Joe Rogan, that's it.
Of starvation and displacement. 300 days of so-called safe zones being attacked with tons and tons of bombs in a sadistic attempt to make a mockery of the remaining pieces of the previous lives that Palestinians are pushing onto, all reduced to a little battlefield. The truth is, no matter how many times I or anyone else emphasizes this number 300 to show how insanely long this genocide has been actively wiping out Palestinian bloodlines, it cannot encapsulate the extent of the suffering of the Palestinians through one of the most darkest and most
does not
times
have this
of their history. No
check out
system
the
ever
values,
expressed the full ways in which the Zionists have inflicted pain and trauma onto the Palestinians. It wouldn't express the loss of a mother or a father that has been ripped of their parenthood and their little best friends, forced to collect the dismembered feet they would once adoringly put shoes on, the hands they would once kiss with an overwhelming love that words may not have done justice to, forced to identify their babies through the adornments they lovingly decorated their children's hair with. It will never express the torture of the journalists who have had to report their colleagues' targeted massacres, only then to have to run off to a different neighborhood to uphold their duty of exposing Israel's atrocious war crimes to the world. It will never do justice to the extreme inhumane methods of torture inflicted on the Palestinians in Israeli jails, which are nothing more than secret confinements in which Zionists satiate their sadistic colonial bloodthirst. At the core of our chant calling for the liberation of Palestine from the river to the sea are our Palestinian political prisoners, the axes of our resistance, those who take strength from themselves confined by Zionist prison walls. And since October, Israel has taken 10,000 Palestinians by force Back to places that armed companies like Alpha Systems and PE Systems are very own high streets in Manchester in Detroit, Greenland, Mellon and Boston. You must bear witness at the very least that you must not have the opportunity to whitewash into the horrors that Palestinians have lived for the last 76 years.
Bit bigger than me,
Do not
that.
let them rest and never let them forget the bloodshed they paid for. Glory to the martyrs and long live the Palestinian prisoners and long live the Palestinian resistance.
It's great to see so many people out again for Palestine. I'm just going to remind us of a few messages about how we keep each other safe, so we can keep coming out and not repeat. We have to make sure we're not in these structures. We know there are fascists on our streets today, and they are mobilising across the country. We're grateful to our anti-fascist comrades who have formed the resistance today. As the story mentioned, we're not going to be approaching the fascists, but please be aware that they may be around, so be really careful. Keep an eye out for each other every day, but especially today. We know that they're around, they're looking to fight. We will have an access area in the middle of our demo for families, disabled people and anyone else who may need the access area. Stuart will be able to direct you in just a minute.
There's some friends.
We have stewards as well. Yeah, they're going to take
All of them. In the house.
We keep each other safe. We do not talk to the press. We do not engage with counter-protesters. We do not talk to the police. If you are arrested, say no comment. Do not give personal details.
Standard, that, innit? No comment. Everybody goes no comment now these days.
Ask under what power. Do not accept a caution. If you are arrested, do not accept the duty solicitor. Call Robert Lazar's solicitors. If you witness an arrest, alert others around you. Make sure they have a bus card. We leave no one behind. No comment. No personal details. Under what power?
You actually agree with all that.
No duty solicitor.
I do agree with all
We
that.
stay together in the block. We are safe when we are together. Only we can keep each other safe.
That's the strength in them.
Okay, we have bus cards. We need them together. Breathe, breathe.
Thank you again. And every week that we have marched through the city centres of Manchester and Salford, for 44 consecutive weekends that we have marched, we have looked after our own selves on our own marches. So let's have a big round of applause for all the students from the youth from Palestine who have kept us safe on our streets as we 1,000 children. We are here for 60 children every single day of the last 302 days. And every child matters, and every photograph that you hold up today with one of those children and every chant that you give is to say that we stand with those Palestinian children, we stand with the Palestinians, we stand with the Palestinians in Gaza, in the West Bank, and here in this country. Let's have a big cheer for all the Palestinians who are here today. Now there are some other people in Manchester this morning, this afternoon, but I believe that people want to march. Do people want to march? I think that was resounding. Our proposal then is to march from this corner down St Peter's Street, along Dean's Gate, back up King Street, Cross Street and back to St Peter's Square. So if everybody is happy to follow the stewards, keep safe, stay with people. If anything happens, ask one of the stewards in the yellow bibs and they will refer it on. If you have any difficulties, then please just let one of us know and we will look into it. If there's any families, small children, wheelchairs, pushchairs, anything like that, if you would feel safer in the middle of the demonstration where you can be looked after by the stewards, feel free to gather together with others in the middle. Otherwise, let's start marching. Let's show Manchester we
police I've seen for a while. This 3-4 years. They're lucky, be okay. Can't be doing seeing any Southport riots or anything like that. That's just wrong. Blame the English Defence League. I don't know about that. Definitely numbers today. Don't mean these, I mean the police, but there's a few of these today, but these are definitely numbers today. Don't know where Joe Vlogs is. Don't know where Looking Glass is. Autistic Audience is not even here either. Seen him today. Not a bad guy, you know, pretty good at what he does. Big up to Autistic Audience. Spoke to him on a couple of occasions. He's not a bad guy. Love his video, by the way. So if you ever watch my videos, which is how you do that. I'm sure this is Manchester. This was got nothing to do.